Looked at the weather report for the rest of the week. Going to be a little chilly Sunday and Monday. Now, Monday I'm going to be at Miami Valley where it's plus 14 and sunny, but everywhere else it's going to be rainy and cold, especially since it's 28 degrees and a boiler here today in Ontario. For it to go down to a high of 5 or 6 or 7 on the weekend, on Sunday, Monday, pretty upsetting. But live in the moment, as they say, and it is a beautiful day here. It was a great day at the barn. I got to the barn. I didn't do a whole lot this morning. Who did I go with? Well, with Hallie. I'm going to scratch Hallie and take her over to the vet on Tuesday. Make sure everything's okay with her. Seems like since we shot her, she's a little sore up front. I thought it was her feet, but I want to make sure everything is all right. Just a little checkup. We had one done on her about 6 weeks ago. Nothing was wrong, and I can't see anything visibly wrong. She just doesn't feel super comfortable on the track today. And this is the time of year when we start to see a lot of that. So it's important that you don't pretend it's not there. It's important that you don't try to push through it. It's important that you recognize it, address it, and move on. And that's exactly what I plan on doing with Hallie this week. So she's not going to train tomorrow. I ended up going slow mile with her today, so it's not like she's going to miss any work. I went with brace today. Now I wish so much I had a qualified brace for landing today, but it probably wasn't the right thing to do. He just had a cut on his eyelid, and it's superficial, and he could have went today, but I said, Amy was right. Once in a while, she's right.
Well, I don't need another stay close situation.
Well, it's not two different things. He's not going to injure his eyeball because his eyelid was sore. It's not going to happen. So we just opted to take the day off with him. Just jogged him. He jogged great. He was feeling great. Anytime we get a couple of minutes off with him, I just want to make sure that he's always eating, right? That's going to be our chore for the year, is keeping the weight. Can't lose any weight. He's not skinny. I'm trying to use a better word. He's not skinny, but he isn't a fat horse. But that's just his build. And I want to make sure he's all right. Taking some blood work. This is what the blood looks like when we draw blood on horses if the veterinarian's not there. It goes in a tube like this, and I'm going to drop it off at our veterinarian's clinic right now. I'm going to get that run. That's Horn Player's blood. I'm going to see how our GGT is. So I went with Hallie. I went with Brace. Brace was awesome. I can't wait to go with him next week. Now, prepping him for next week is going to be important. I think Tuesday might be too close, so Monday, I'm not here Monday. I'm not here Sunday. Ooh.
Oh, you're leaving Sunday night.
I have to leave Sunday night because I don't want to drive 7 hours. Yeah, I don't want to train. I don't want to go 7 hours.
You want to train in the bike?
No. He doesn't need to go in the bike, but he needs to go a strong 1.5 miles. So you might want to ask Jamie. You can go with him. Just go 1.5 miles with him, 220, 225 speed. Stretch him out good in the end of it. So there you have it. Usually what Jason will do in Ohio also is just go 20, 10, 5. But you can go 20, 15, and then let him trot good in the end of it. That should be a good mile and a good 1.5 miles. So yeah, 20.
Text it to me.
20, 15. It doesn't matter. You just gotta stretch him out. He should go in the race bike, but there's just not enough time to do it properly. I don't want to train him tomorrow. I guess we could see how his eyelid looks tomorrow, and maybe he could train tomorrow.
I could put the
we're not wearing that goggle contraption on him.
No, I didn't say that.
You're thinking that.
No, I said the pellet.
No, he's fine. So Brace for Landing is jog great today. He's going to train. He might train tomorrow. Now that I talk it through, maybe tomorrow on the race bike. What are you looking for? Oh, thank you. Might make more sense. And then, who else did I go with today? Brace, Hallie. They're the only two?
I think so.
Is it? Oh, I warmed Crantini up.
Yeah.
Right, warmed Crantini up. So we'll get to the fireworks of the morning. I honestly thought I had myself beaten down today. I had myself backed into a corner where I was okay if Crantini acted up, because I thought first time off the farm this year, first time at the track, no hobbles on. There's a chance he'll come unglued. I would not want to wager against it, put it that way. He was okay. I brought him in late to the gate. He was aggressive going out of there, and we were in with pacers. So the other thing was I didn't want to go too much with him. We were in with pacers. I got him back. I got him in the 3-hole, but kept him back a little bit, which I hate doing, but you can't ask for too much, right? Pick your battles. Today was get him around flat, see how he is without the trotting hobbles on. I kind of let him, I kept him back a little bit, maybe 3 lengths of the horses in front of me at the quarter pole, and he started to relax. As we got to the half, I'm at the half in a minute and a fifth. relax. We got to the half in a minute and a fifth. Starting into the final turn. Now he's starting to relax, right? Now he's starting to get in the heat of the mile. He's starting to relax. Now I can let go of him a little bit and let him catch up. And as he caught up to the pacers in front of him around the last turn, he relaxed. He didn't throw his head. He behaved. We come out of the last turn. The horse on the front was all out of soap. They didn't want no more. Whoever the pacer was in the 2-hole popped out and was gone.
That was our horse.
Who? No, that was Sylvain. Mario was behind me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. He beat me at the wire through the middle, but there was a horse ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
So Sylvain drove away, and I never so much as spoke to Crantini. I never asked him. I never moved in the bike. I didn't do anything. I just left him alone down the lane. He trotted hard down the lane. He heard more than was behind us. He was schooling on Lasix. He popped to the inside, and we paced and trotted hard right to the wire. He was awesome. Very, very good. Now, I guess the only down part today, Spitfire was a little flat. James said the hobbles were a little tight. We're tinkering with getting the hobbles back on him now. He's such a big, strong horse. I saw James trying to adjust the hobbles going on the track, and I think he wasn't happy with the way they were. He was running in. He just wasn't good today. He was like Carter was last week, but Carter was not like that this week. So Spitfire, little flat. We'll work on him. That won't be a problem. In fact, I'm going to text the veterinarian right now and see if we can bring Spitfire over to the vet just to make sure everything's okay when we take Hallie and, what's the other filly's name? Easy in the turns over on Tuesday. So, Spitfire a little flat. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. He'll be fine next week. But Carter Michael Dio was okay last week. And today was unbelievable. He won a mile. I think he won a mile in 58 or 59, didn't he? Did you hear what he said? I heard Mark Stacey say that the mile, he was right behind Renegade Gypsy and Warwi Xenia, and James was just climbing over them going under the wire. He never cut Carter loose at all. And I thought I heard Mark Stacey say 58. I can't say for sure. In fact, I thought Mario said 2 minutes. But James was quite a ways back of him. And James did tell me he was at the quarter in 32 seconds. So probably 59, 58 would be a hell of a mile. 59 likely with Carter with a really, really big last quarter. And James was walking towards me. Now remember, James probably a little down in the dumps as Dominic was. And I told them both, relax. You know, this is the horse. The horse didn't train great every day since we brought him back out of the field and trained bad today. And guess he's no good. It doesn't work that way. The horse had a bad day. Carter Michael Dio had a bad day last week and bounced back. And I said to James, how was Carter? He said, vicious. Vicious. He was very good. So I'll leave it up to Dominic and James. I know for sure Spitfire Overseas will come back for another schooler. Will he opt to qualify Carter? They both fit the same class, so it might be wise to qualify one of them next week. School Spitfire and qualify Carter. Might make the most sense. But I haven't talked to James and Dominic about that. I'll leave that up to them. But it might be worth reminding them that they both have 2 wins. So
does Brace.
Yeah, Brace for Landing's going to qualify twice. So theoretically, you could
okay.
qualify Carter, then qualify Spitfire, and then go second qualifier with Brace, unless they want to go twice with Spitfire also. That's up to them. So that's how the day went. It was a great day. So let me get this straight. Warwi Yuri was good. Did you see his chart line? He must have won a mile in 59, didn't he?
I didn't see it.
Can you look while I'm talking? Warwi Yuri, I believe, won a mile in 59, but looked good doing it. Very happy with him. James is like, he's overweight and he's fat. I said, James Horse been fat his whole life. Just, where am I going?
I don't know. I asked you to go that way.
I can go left at side door 20 anyway. I said, James, this is not the end of the world. He's going to take... We knew what Warwi Yuri was going to look like when we got into the races. There's no, he's a big, heavyweight slob to, we're going to get all the weight off him and he's going to look like a bodybuilder in March. It doesn't work that way. Take the horse to London, get some, or he doesn't race for 3 weeks. Take him to Flamborough, get some experience on the horse.
2 minutes flat.
2 minutes flat? That's crap. He was closer than that. How far?
29 and 3 on the end of it.
2 minutes, 29 and 3. So we'll take him to Flamborough, I think, his first couple of starts. Just confidence and races into him. And that weight will start to come off of him. And as the weight comes off him, he'll put more muscle on and the horse will be better. This is going to be a long-term project with him. It's not that he can't work right now, but expecting Warwi Yuri to trot in 56 right now would be silly and unfair to the horse. He will get there. He looks like a nice horse on the track, but he is a little slobby and overweight. But he's always been like that. Before, he just looked like a donkey. Now he looks like an overweight equine athlete. And he'll come and get there. So I was very happy with Warwi Yuri. 2 minutes last quarter and 29-3. What was the last lap, you know? Well, you just tell me how the half was and how far back he was. I think
Yeah, okay, thanks. Half was 59-1.
How far back was he?
He was 4 by 5.
Oh, so half a minute, last half a minute. Yeah. So a nice even mile for Gary. The Schoolers, More Than You Know, was great. 57. His last quarter was 27 seconds. I know because he was right behind me. I come 27-3, 27-4 with Crantini. And Renegade Gypsy won his Schooler. He was great too. Carter Michael Dio was in with him. As I said, the only little flat part of the day was Spitfire, and the least of my worries would be Spitfire right now. Spitfire is always good. He was a little flat today. It was likely the hobbles. It was likely a few things bothering him. We scoped them all after. Sure, there's 3-year-olds and allergy season starting, so there's pimples there. No blood, no mucus. Everything was great today. So very happy with the way today went. As I said to everybody, you know, I had a couple of people messaging me, what are you going to do with Resolute Bay tonight? Let me be as clear as I can. As aggressive as I am, I still know the difference between leaving with Resolute Bay in any way, shape, or form tonight in this class and just racing them properly and conservatively. That is a salty, salty crew of horses. The exact reason why I didn't care if Renegade Gypsy was ready right now. We don't really have another place to race Resolute Bay, so that's fine for now, but not a class for Resolute Bay. So we'll see where we race him next week. We'll use tonight as a tightener. I'll go around, get a good mile on him, and we'll see what happens. But Gandalf the Black's got a great shot. So very interested to see how things are going to play out. But again, we had a fantastic day Tuesday. Bad day Tuesday. Fantastic day Wednesday. A great day Thursday. Yes, horn player blew up. I explained very clearly what happened last night. We'll know better when they run that blood through the machine that we just dropped off. Landing Pad did all he could. He's now in the preferred sale on Monday with 3 other horses. Sister Solange, Leaps and Bounds, Oh My Gosh, and Landing Pad are all in the sale on Monday. Then we came out today, and really, I had almost beat myself down to say, Crantini's going to make a break. He's going to throw his head, he's going to make a break. But don't lose your cool, don't flip out. You know, you put the hobbles on him, we'll tinker with the deer, we'll get him back to normal. That, I already had that speech prepared for myself in my head when I went on the track with Crantini. Instead, the horse did his work great. Half in a minute, mile 57-3, last quarter in 27-3. He was great. Was he perfect? Like, could I just put his nose on the gate and drop? No. But he was good. So, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to take the afternoon. I kind of wish I wasn't racing tonight, actually. We're going to take the afternoon off, take Ava shopping for some clothes. I have to fix the problem with the license plate on this car. You guys remember I got pulled over last week, and somehow during the pandemic, they got the dealership screwed up the plates on my car. And it took a police officer reminding me to telling me that it had to be fixed. So I'm going to get that fixed today. We have a nice little bite to eat before supper and then race Resolute Bay. So, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you are having a great day. Pretty not hard not to have a good day. It is now 29 degrees here in Ontario. Looks like it's warm everywhere. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I know I am. Take care.